good day, good evening, good morning to whenever you're watching this video. Thank you for tuning in today to Izzy the Tech Guy. Today I want to make a quick video about duplicates. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump into SQL Server. And then if you go ahead, what I did here, I created two CTE tables. And what these are just temporary tables which will live in this session that I run. And if anybody wants to know more information about this, I can definitely make a video on this. But I just wanted to create these CTEs in order to demonstrate how to deal with duplicates. There's multiple ways to do so. So let's go ahead and look at this first CTE, which is about, I'm going to create a custom table. So this is how the table looks like. So you have the title, name, last name, and you have the address and the zip code. So if you see here, some of them you have the zip code repeating. So that's what the customer, I'm going to call this table the customer table. And then here you're going to have another table. It's going to be a dimension city table. I'm going to go ahead and run this. Not really dimension, because I mean there's not a primary key to identify one row. So, but I just wanted to give it that name just to kind of play with our scenario a little bit. So you see here we have the city, state, province ID, and then we have the postal code. So in this table, what would supposed to be the primary key would be the postal code, but if you see here, it is repeating. So it's not really primary key, but it should. We're going to play just to make sure this illustration works out. We're going to act like this is the primary key. And then sometimes you have to join certain tables to get certain things. So the scenario I'm creating here is I'm going to say that you need to get, so you have this table here, you have all the information you need, but you don't have the city, and we need the city information to present the final results. So if we do select, let me copy all this, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a select here at the end of the CTE, and this is good, and all we want here is city. That's the main thing we want from the second table. Oops, too many. Okay, and then we're going to do from the first CTE temp table. And again, there's so many different, there's multiple temp tables out there. This is a version of one. So select, and I'm gonna do, I'll do left join because I don't know what to expect yet, but I'll do left join to this table right here, and this table would be, and I'm gonna join on a dot postal code equals b dot postal code. Okay, so you see here we're getting the squiggly red line, and it's telling you exactly what the issue is. It's ambiguous, meaning what table do you want me to pull this from? I'm just going to pull it from table A. Boom. Alright, so let's go ahead and run this. Okay, so if you see here, we're coming back and the query is still running. Now, you see Ken J. Sanchez, there's a ton of records with this individual here. So one way you can address this is a simple distinct. So if I run this again, Control A, execute. So you see here, some of them are not repeating. Just checking here. Alright, so we have here, some of them are not repeating that I can see. And we can, you see I'm not liking this, how some of them are coming back null. And then another way we could do this is, let's say for instance, to kind of save on time, you can, or let's say for instance you want to identify if there's any duplicates. Let's go that route. So what you could do is this right here. So let's find dupes as, and what I'm doing again, I'm creating another CT. So select, And then what do we want to do here? Let's do, just thinking here, how do I want to do this? Distinct. And then what you can do is count. And let's copy this. I'm going to copy all this, and I'm going to throw this in the group by statement. And what I'm doing here, I'm just going to say, hey, and you can put this whole statement in a where statement, but I don't have a primary key, so that's why I can't do it now. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm doing, hey, find all the, in this temp table that we just created, I want you to return everything where the dupe counter is greater than 1. And this is to identify your duplicates. So it's running now. So okay, for example, we have here some of these, like, okay, see here, dupe counter 62. You know what I forgot to do? Let me go back here and fix something. If I can spell, distinct. So that's not going to work. What I was going to do, this should work, but let me take that out. Let me run this again. The results I'm getting is not what I want. I think it's because of that distinct I had. Okay, here we go. So this is letting us know, okay, here, this guy right here has more than one record. So then what you could do is here, you can go in here, can I pin this result? No, it's not going to let me. But you can, let's say for instance, this is your primary key. You can take this postal code and let me bring this down here. I'm going to show you what I normally do. Because the first thing is, like, we can eliminate the duplicates, but we need to figure out why are there duplicates in these records and truly find out if these are duplicates that we need. So I am going to go, I want this table right here. No, that's not the table I want. I want this table. And we're going to do where. We can do first name. First name equals Abby. Oh, I didn't copy it. And I'll put my semicolon here so I can end this. Bring this down. So now if I run everything here, it should return back. Oops. I wonder if this is the issue here. Okay. So you see here, okay. So this individual line here, this is a dupe. So what you could do, you can either, if you need to drop it, you can drop it. If not, you can accept a duplicate, and then the person, if it's a report you're generating, you just let them know that. Or if it's a cleanup that needs to occur in the data, you go ahead and do that cleanup. So this is just how to identify duplicates and see where the duplicate is. So we did two approaches. One did a distinct, which got us the single row. But then also we can do if let's say for instance the distinct doesn't work, then we can also throw a counter in here, and wherever this is occurring more than one instance, it will bring it back, and then you just write another query to identify those records that met that condition of the duplicate, and you can go look at those records and identify what's causing the duplicate, or if you need to remove the duplicates or accept the duplicates. So that is a quick summary of how to address duplicates, and hopefully you enjoy this video, and please like, comment, and give it a thumbs up. Have a good day.